Alrighty, everybody, welcome back to another video. I know I start every single video just like that. Uh, a different angle for you guys, for those of you guys that have watched my content in the past, a bit of a different angle. I am in a different room of this house that I purchased with my fake internet money, but I will be doing something kind of fun, doing a little bit of a behind the scenes exercise. And to give you guys context, there's a couple reasons I want to do this. One, late last month, we launched a brand new offer called the Community Cash Machine, which is basically where we covered how to package an offer on a Google document, how to install a mini course inside of your community that sells for you 24/7, and then how to actually promote it via content. And Flip and myself this month are likely going to be putting together a more of a done for you style offer where we'll just write your offers. We'll map out your mini course. We will give you a content calendar to promote, and then we'll mentor you for 12 months. So what I'm actually going to be doing is putting together this offer for you guys on video and showcasing the thought process, me going through the actual process myself, utilizing the template that is inside of the Community Cash Machine, which is over inside of our free group, and kind of just breaking it all down and the thought process behind it, because this isn't my first time doing it. We've been selling with Google Docs since 2022. Is when we technically kicked off our first offer with a Google document. We've been doing it ever since. That's our primary mechanism for making sales. We don't do calls. We don't really rely on complex funnels and systems. Yes, we do have them, but the bulk of our sales come from literally just a simple Google Doc showcasing some story, context, etc. So that's the plan for today. A bit of a different, weird camera angle. Probably just leave you alone after this, but I will jump into my computer and just run through the process of me packaging an offer, and I'll kind of just talk through it as I'm doing it. Will also be a fun little video to come back to eventually when we've made a bunch of sales with this offer. So now I do know we have been AI fanboys for probably the last, I don't know, couple months, but I'm not actually going to use any AI for this process because um, I want to just do it in real time with you, and I want to use the copy and paste framework that our clients have in the Community Cash Machine. So first things first, what I'm going to do is right here, Community Cash Machine, 7-figure offer. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just end up making a copy of this. I'm going to put it in our offer folder, my drive, offers, new 2025 DFY slash hybrid offer rough. Okay. So what I'm actually going to end up doing is removing most of this stuff so that way we can just kind of cover what is the most important. And as you can see, there is like a damn near copy and paste template. Go ahead and remove these. Okay. So what is the number one thing? I mean, I could talk about a lot of stuff, talk underwater. Okay. Number one thing. Now, I am doing this a little bit backwards because I already do know what the offer is. I already do know what we're selling. But I am, for the purposes of this video, I'm going to run through this like as if I don't, right? Um, business. So I think a lot of people also really overcomplicate what could be an offer. Like, I'll give you guys context. I bought a $100 masterclass around Instagram growth, and it was literally just like 2 videos and a couple links to free websites that were like, hey, this is where you can find hooks. Like, your first digital product, your first offer, it doesn't have to be groundbreaking. It doesn't have to be this big aha moment. It doesn't have to be life changing, especially if it's cheap. If you're obviously if you're charging something, $1,000, $500, $2,000, obviously there needs to be more of a robust offer. But if you're promoting something or selling something or packaging an offer that's like $27, fix one small problem, right? Give somebody, give postmenopausal women a meal plan. Give, uh, dads cheat sheets to fixing their car or whatever. Like, It doesn't have to be this life altering information. And I think that's what a lot of people end up thinking, especially in their first offer. I know for me, I overthought the entire process of putting together an offer, right? Um, so to give you context for this actual offer, what we're going to end up doing is I'll just kind of skip this step for the what I could talk about for 90 minutes straight. If you were doing this, you would obviously want to do that yourself. What is the outcome for the buyer? Their offer will be created because we're going to do it for them. They'll have an outline for a mini course to put in their uh, groups. They will have a personalized launch plan with 21 plus days of written content and 50 plus short form video topics, all tailored to the individual. Okay. Next question. What becomes the thing to remember too is when you're selling anything or you're trying to grow on social media is it's all about them. It's all about the consumer. Uh, there's that contradiction. Like you create content, it's about yourself, you talk about your story, et cetera, et cetera. But at the end of the day, they have to be crystal clear on what is in it for the actual consumer. Otherwise, they will not move. Right? If it's a colder audience, kind of lead them away from pain. If it's a bit of a warmer audience, try to lead them towards pleasure. But people are inadvertently selfish, right? So you have to bake that into everything you do, your content, your offers, how you talk in your content. Um, it's a big misconception, especially I think people that create content. We look at content as if, we are creating content like, oh, I'm talking to a bunch of people. But the consumer isn't looking at content like that. The consumer's on the other side of the camera and you're talking to them. There's nobody else. I mean, there might be somebody in the room with them, but it's not like us or we or everybody. It's not as powerful as like, hey, if you are struggling with this one thing, I want to help you as an individual fix this problem. Okay, so what becomes better in their life business when they achieve this? They can focus on the key parts, um, moving parts of growing their successful business because they will simply have to, one, create the content. We give them topics, right? Record and promote the mini course we outline for them. 3, send the offer and get paid. Send the offer we wrote for them and get paid. Removing any limiting doubts, fear, or um, Um, and I'm just kind of brain dumping in this section because the more that you guys can end up doing, we usually do a lot of our offers in two parts like this, right? Like brain dump, uh, the overall agenda, and then you can kind of like start putting it and articulating it into an actual offer doc, because it makes it easier, right? You're just giving yourself more ammo. So taken off, okay. Um, what will be removed from their things for life and business? Lack of clarity, support, personalization, uh, offer, knowing what to sell, knowing how to sell it. I don't need this because this is my process. What changed? Everything. We've been the same launch strategy. every product we've put to market since 2022 with high ticket coaching, consulting, low ticket, recurring / subscription. Distilled it down into what is the false belief that you have your audience that they're not qualified enough to launch, sell, or teach. So what I'm doing in this section is I'm like talking about my own story, my own context, what happened in my life or business when I started following this process or plan, and then rolling into like what's a false belief that I had. So a big thing to look at with your content, your offers, is like utilizing stories to create connection. You want to tell stories about yourself, but the real reason you're doing that is because you want them to be like, hey, you understand where I am at. You shared a story about where you were and all these struggles that you went through. I'm going through those exact same struggles right now. So it's how you create relatability, and people will start to remember you for the types of stories that you uh, tell, right? So false belief, audience around creating, following, going, promise. Okay. Um, don't tire model or flow of going from viewer to sales. Okay. Another false belief objection. You had an audience creating, following. Okay. I'll just leave that off. How will we be delivering this over 12 months of bi-weekly coaching? Okay, private Slack support thread. Let's see, let's do daily check-ins / time blocks for tailor-made feedback. So daily check-ins, 2x. Okay, and then let's see what else we got. Course portal with fast start, smashing 5 figures month and beyond. Okay, this is good. The kickoff call. I'll have to check with my business partner if we're going to do this. All right, now this is a bit more of a expensive offer, so obviously, and I am condensing some of this. Obviously, if I wanted to do that better, I would be, where will I be delivering the training? Training is already recorded inside of Go High Level, plus Slack and bi-weekly Zoom calls. What is the duration? 12 months. Okay, it's a 1x payment. What is the support system? Daily check-ins between Flip and myself with tailor-made Loom videos. Coaching calls bi-weekly, private chat thread, chat, deliverables. Let's see. Now I am probably going to position. See, I'll break down what I'm going to do here. So deliverables. I need to look. Quick success roadmap. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 foundations. 5 pillars. Pillars. Our $1 million business model from building foundations, injecting sales with a launch, growth, growth. Okay. Bonuses, I am going to position this as a bonus. So bonus will be done for you off offer creation, mini course map, and content calendar. Is there limited availability for the launch? We could probably maybe say like 10 people, 10, 10, 10 folks. Is there limited availability? Yes. First 10 get a kickoff call. Personally write them a tailor-made roadmap. Months together. Okay. Date of when I would like to do this by, probably within the next 7 days. So it's already kind of done. So like if I was going to launch this, I would give myself a longer runway. This is what we tell a lot of our clients. If it's your first promo, it's your first offer launch, you probably want a 3-week minimum. And realistically, we mean 3 weeks from the day that you get a hand raiser. So we've seen this happen a lot where we're like, hey, give yourself 21 days. And then they're like, from the time we talk or I talk, they're like, okay, well, I'm going to do it 21 days from today. And then they spend 4 days writing their offer. Then they spend 3 days recording this mini course and, uh, overthinking all this different stuff. And by the time the 21 days is over, they haven't even made a sale. Or I've also seen it where they just kind of hammer the same content angle over and over and over again for 21 days. And they're like, I didn't make any sales. I'm just going to record the training and figure out, like, see what happens later. So a good rule of thumb is like 3 weeks from the day that you get an angle, from the day that your audience is like, yes, I would be interested in this. Um, so that's a good rule of thumb. We don't necessarily have to roll into a very aggressive push with this specific offer because a lot of it's already done, minus some actual access one-to-one work and then delivering for 12 months to these clients. Um, but a lot of like, the training and stuff like that is already pretty much recorded and getting their ecosystem in place, mapping out their daily action plan, understanding their brand versus their offer. Like these are all content strategies that we're going to be giving them. Content structure and copy, antiviral content buckets, crafting your core stories, all of these uh, different content angles, then some ROI focused strategies as well as like lead gen strategies and stuff like that. Stripping it down to the bare bones basics. Um, Especially because if you take like one of our programs, group juice for an example, which this isn't a flex, but like if you look how much information is inside of group juice, there is like we've been putting trainings in here almost every week for years, right? So it's a lot, and we know that, right? Like I actually came through today and drafted a lot of that stuff, so there's less in there for people, so that way they can actually see some of it because we don't expect people to come in here and like watch coaching call replays from 2 years ago or watch trainings that are in other places in the free group or anything like that. Information is not a sexy angle, especially in 2025 when everybody has information. You can just go ask ChatGPT and it'll give you a fucking answer. Um, so you have to play other angles. You have to play more support. You have to play more, um, access, proximity, types of things versus just more, uh, you know, more info. And if you are doing info, it needs to be the next step, right? So if let's say I give step 1, 2, 3 in my content all of the time, and I'm really targeted around, helping people with these 3 things, I can't use those 3 things to try to sell my offer that covers those same three things. It has to be step number 4, right? So 1, 2, 3 is my content. Number 4 is my offer. As an example, it can't be like, hey, this is how you make $1,000 online, and then you show them everything step by step on how to make their first $1,000 online, and then your offer is like, hey, I want to show you how to make $1,000 online, because it's the same exact thing. It's like your audience's immediate reaction to that is going to be, I don't need that. Whether they tell you that or not, that's going to be the internal thing that they think, because like, oh, you just gave me that, I don't need it, right? So you have to kind of future pace and think about the next problem that they're going to be facing if you are primarily just selling information, right? So that's how you ethically send people as well. Price, de-risk is going to be 2K for the year. All right. So I filled out, I didn't do all of it because some of it's not relevant to like what we're launching. But I will kind of talk about this and go through this actual offer doc. And I'll just record the process of me doing it in real time with you guys. So putting your offer on paper. So let's see. Um, we got, what is it? I'm the absolute worst at naming products, offers, mind you. Um, it's not my strong suit. I will be 100% honest. Because I'll sit here all day and just overthink it, I will just do this. Insert offer headline. Okay. It's currently under 10K per month. Now, again, if I wasn't at 10K per month, I would not promise this, right? Now, I know that might sound like, well, duh, Nate. Some people do that, right? Like they'll make promises that they haven't accomplished, right? We've been consistently doing multi 5 figures a month for years. We help clients do this. So um, I'm not promising on something that, and I'm not even saying they could get $10,000 a month. I'm saying if you're under $10,000 a month, which is the majority of people, like the majority, people that are on your social media feed right now telling you that they made all these riches and they're millionaires and all this shit, and they started last week, they are probably not at $10,000 a month. Just FYI. For business owners that are currently under 10K per month, that are looking for a lean approach to launching their first or next signature offer that we can personally help you scale to 6 figures over the next 12 months. Okay. Right. So I'm future pacing at a result. I'm future pacing at what they will be getting, where they would be if they got this offer. It's not just like, oh, this cool offer. Oh, you could just buy it because it's got cool information in it. No, I'm talking about, I'm calling out a target. This is where they are at. They are under $10,000 a month, who are looking for a lean approach to launching their first or next signature offer that we can personally help you scale to 6 figures over the next 12 months, right? We might even go lower than that. Again, I will have to send this to my business partner. So part number 1 of your offer, where you were before this offer existed, okay? Flow example, after struggling with insert, I'll delete this because I don't need that yet. Right. Hey, you, thanks for taking a second to get your peepers on this document. Inside, we're going to cover something that we haven't at least consistently, okay? Right, we're going to be opening up private mentorship spots. Next 10 people. No, I need to rechange that flow a little bit. Okay. Heather, take a second to take papers on this document. Like us, we were your overwhelmed, strapped on time, have a Google Drive full you're looking anything, if you're anything like we were, you're overwhelmed, strapped for time, and have a Google Drive full of strategies that you haven't even looked at. It's a very big problem, especially in the information space. Now, this isn't fair warning. This isn't another masterclass info. Not like that. This isn't another info dump, information dump. Right, right. After for years, taking one offer to a million plus, creating multiple fully fledged programs, courses, and offers. We've realized the biggest for most isn't. Now, the one thing that we do with a lot of our offer docs is try to make it fun and like readable, right? Nobody wants to read a brochure. Nobody wants to read a very prim and proper. Like you want it to be casual. You want it to kind of sound like a letter or like very personalized to the person, right? Right. We're gonna do this. No, I'm gonna restructure this a bit. One, your entire simple out. Right. We will you follow the same community-based business model our students used to cross $3 million. Get your offer ready. So you guys will see what I'm going to do with this too. I'm talking about we're going to help them do their offer, but also as the bonus, I'm just going to say, hey, we're going to do it for you guys, which is already that's what we're thinking about going into it, but it's just a way of positioning the actual offer. So getting your signature offer in place, fine-tuned to the point that Stripe pings, I'm not going to say Stripe ping, that sales can be as simple as send a Google Doc and get paid. A evergreen mini course in your own free community that pre-sells the offer for you 24/7, 365. So you can wake up to daily from we've essentially control B, we've stripped down our entire model to the bare necessities. I totally butchered that. Necessities, packaging it up into a tailor-made mentorship while we personally help you deploy it. Okay, sure. Crush self-doubt by showing a okay. Okay, so this won't work for me. This is handling a limiting belief. You might be thinking to yourself, it's her because you've already tried things Here's proof it does. Take fuck off. Um, working with us. Own. To 100K in 8 months. Took her offer in 8 months while being a single stay-at-home mom of 2. Or Demi. Or Demi and Thad. And again, these are all real stories. Like, don't make them up if you don't have them. You can use your own if you don't have client results. Okay, I know everybody doesn't. I could use my own here, but it's also more powerful for someone else to read it. It creates more relatability. Okay, last one, or Matt and Matt. Okay, now I'm going to remove this because I already kind of did that. I kind of went ham on the actual results. Okay. Core promise. Now I probably will end up coming back through and adding pictures and stuff like that here and there. But again, this is a super rough cut. But walking you guys through the process of me getting something pretty much to the point of being ready to send. And again, I've done this a lot of times, so I don't expect you guys to do this as fast as me. Um, okay. Delete these. So I'm about done, and then I will. If you're ready, right? Ready to lock arms. Today, drop us, ping us back with DFY, and we'll get your invite sent over. We look forward rocking. All right. So I don't even know how long that took me. I've been locked in. You guys probably sat here. I might have to edit this video. So here's an example of the entire offer. It's about 5 pages. Insert offer headline, obviously come up with a name. For online business owners or aspiring one that's currently under $10,000 a month, calling out where they're at. I'm gonna change this. See, who are looking for a lean approach to launching their first or next signature offer that we can personally help you scale to 6 figures over the next 12 months. Hey, you, thanks for taking a second to put your peepers on this document. We're excited that you're here with us because if something like this was around when we were first trying to hit those unicorn numbers online, we probably wouldn't have struggled for the years we did, trying to create some relatability. If you're anything like us, anything like we were, you're overwhelmed, strapped for time, and have a Google Drive full of strategies you haven't even looked at. Now, fair warning, this isn't another masterclass or information dump. After running our business for years, taking one offer to a million, working with thousands of students, creating multiple fully fledged programs, courses, and offers, we realized the biggest crux for most is not lack of information. It's the other side of that coin, the implementation, the personalization of a proven plan, something repeatable and tailored to where you're at right now, which is why we're excited to announce that we're flipping it on its head and rolling out something brand new. This will give you the best of the best when it comes to our proven tactics, but it will also give you the ability to have us both in your back pocket, helping you every step of the way over the next 12 months. If that tickles your fancy, keep reading because we're just getting started. We're going to do this together by getting your entire ecosystem mapped out. We'll be having you follow the same community based business model our students have used across $3 million, crafting a personalized daily action plan that can be maintained in a few hours a day once it's up and humming, crafting your signature offer and fine tuning it to the point where sales can be as simple as send a Google Doc and get paid, installing a mini course inside of your free community that pre sells your offers 24/7, 365. So that way you can wake up to daily messages from folks asking, how can I buy? You might be thinking this won't work for you because you've tried things in the past. But here's proof it does. Take Ashley, who regularly told us to fuck off because she could do it without our plan. After working with us and helping her map out her own community course, she took her offer to 100K in 8 months while being a single stay-at-home mom of two. Or Demi and Thad, who used our launch strategies to take their expertise to market. Combined, they had a community of less than 1,000 people, and yet they were able to turn their evergreen offer into 100K in 100 days. And Matt, who took our process to add 100K to his income while working a full time job, planning a wedding, and having a baby on the way. Again, all real stories. Don't make up stories just to sound good. Okay, these are all actual client results. Okay, plus the other hundreds of examples from beginners to making their first 10K in 96 days, military moms adding 60K followers and 10K profit in their business after a few tweaks, the dozens of $10,000 awards shipped out, the dozen 100K awards shipped out, all following the same core principles we've lived, breathed, and taught since 2021. This is all that and some with an extra side of juice. It's a pun because one of our signature offers is named Group Juice. Because you're getting tailored access to us. Our mission for you, our goal is for you to have your entire ecosystem fine-tuned from leads, community members to daily sales opportunities. We'll do this together by personalizing a content plan for you to follow so that you are consistent in your marketing is the easiest part of your business that will package your knowledge, skill sets, or expertise into a sellable offer. We can close 500 plus deals using a simple Google Doc, and finally launching an intentional mini course in your free group that pre-sells your offer for you every day of the year, whether you're busy or not, and create infinite content angles for you to generate leads and new members into your community, all leading to having a simple business that consists of content viewer, community member to client. Okay. Um, we will do this as fast as possible by pairing you only with the proven tactics, templates, or resources you actually need based on your individual basis. So if you guys can pick up the theme of what I'm doing in this, it's very support heavy. It's very tailor made. It's very personalized to the information or personalized to the individual, not just more information, right? Nope. Like I said in the beginning of this video, everybody's out here just pushing more info, this next tactic, this next loophole. Um, so we're leaning heavy into that other side of the piece. Privately mentoring you daily in a private Slack channel where we will look at any and all things happening in your business. Number three, group coaching calls 2x per month where you can have us personally fix challenges or roadblocks you're facing in real time on the call. Four, get personalized Loom videos or breakdowns depending on what you're working on right now. Now, this is where I changed the offer because I moved these two bonuses. If you guys actually watch this, I moved this to an actual bonus to just change the format of the document. right? They were already going to be something we were including in the doc or in the offer itself, but it's like, hey, here's the core product, and we're going to throw in these bonuses to make it even easier, right? So what I'm actually doing is we're talking about right here, the mission for them, right? This sounds good. It sounds really good, like as a consumer, like, oh, I'm gonna have a content plan, I'm gonna have a mini course, I'm gonna have an offer, it's gonna be fucking great. But then you have those little doubts in your head, like, oh, could I do that? I don't know if I could do that. Like, so that's where the bonuses are coming into play because we're answering that question. As an example, now to throw some icing on the cake, for the first 10 people, we're going to be doing the following things. We will do it for you. We'll take our offer creation skills that we've used to crack $2 million in sales between the two of us and write you a personalized offer highlighting your own strengths, skill sets, and goals. Two, we will create a done for you mini course map. So all you have to do is record, post it, and let it pre-sell for you 24/7. Number three, we'll give you a personalized content plan and launch plan, personalized content and launch plan that'll give you content topics to post each day as you roll into your launch, as well as dozens of done for you reels to grow your audience quickly. Again, these aren't some templates. These are tailored to your story, your journey, your personality, and you. You'll simply have to post the content we tell you to post, launch the mini course we map out for you, send the Google Doc we write for you, and get paid. Okay? All on top of us having us personally mentor you through any challenges that come up, as they do, because they will. Duration 12 months, price $2,000, financing available. What happens after? You've simplified your entire business model start to finish, have an evergreen offer of your own that is selling consistently, and you go on your merry way. Or you've already made the move into a different offer with us because you've never felt so good about your business. You're a flight fanatic for life. And to sweeten the deal even more, if you decide to move forward today, we'll also throw in a one-on-one call with us shortly after buying, where we can meet face to face, one to one, and create you a personalized 12-month plan on the call. Now, again, I was already going to do that, right? It's just changing where this thing is at, right? I was already going to give them the one on one call. We were already going to do the done for you, but it's like giving it as a bonus. Like, oh shit, okay, I get that too. I'm going to get that on top of it, right? So that's how you ethically start stacking bonuses. Now, I don't know how long this took me. I'll have to look back at the recording, but I wanted to like run through the process. I know I'll probably have to edit this video. Um, but all in all, I took a little idea that I had on this doc, and I did it in real time from scratch with you guys on this video. This will be a variation of an offer that we literally start selling. And I'll keep you updated. If you want to stay updated, follow me, and I'll start posting some content about this for sure. But it's a very real offer that we are going to be launching. So I just wanted to do something a little bit different and actually just write an offer in real time, right? Obviously, it could be better. We will probably go back and forth, Flip and me, add some extra copy. But all in all, like super rough draft. If I was gonna, I could send this to people right now. The best type of feedback you could get would be from your audience, right? So, and I say this because I see it all the time. Like, oh, my offer might be ready. Like, oh, it could be good. Do you think it's gonna make sales? Being a mentor and a coach, we get this all the time. It's like, hey, can you look at this for me? Yeah, I will. I will look at it for you. But like, we can go back and forth on this for 8 months. But the quickest way to see if it's gonna actually make sales is like going to see if it's gonna make sales. Go get your audience to tell you no, that they don't want it, and then ask them why, and then include that. Um, if you enjoyed this video, let me know. If not, all good. And I will see you guys in the next one. Have a kick-ass evening.